Hi everybody, we're back. Today we're going to be redoing a pour that I did a while ago. I'm not really happy with it and it's not been varnished yet. So we're going to redo it. I'll show you guys in a minute. And I'm just going to show you guys one more time how I mix my paint. And I'm really hoping this is in view because I seem to have a problem with that. I seem to move things out of view a lot. So this is Liquitex Basics bright aqua green. Love that color. And I'm just mixing this in with Floetrol. It's about a 2-to-1 ratio, 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint. I'm just going to mix that up. I'll put this on the table so you guys can actually see here. Try and show you the mixing process. And now you're going to check for the consistency, and that's pretty thick right now. So we're going to put some water in. And I know the water is cloudy. It's because I put a little bit of Floetrol in the water, and that's supposed to help with something. I just saw that on YouTube somewhere, so I did it. Of course I don't remember what to use it on. And you want this to run off consistently. You don't want it to be dripping and stuff. I mean, it's okay if it drips a little bit, because obviously it's not going to be perfect, but you want it to run off for the most part. So, the consistency is good. And now we're going to take Argan Hair Oil. I got this at Ulta Beauty, and it's the number 2 ingredient in it is dimethicone, and that's why I use it, because there's dimethicone in it. It's perfect for pouring, especially when it's the number 2 ingredient. And you just need to stir that probably 5 or 6 times. That's about it. Now we're going to move this water out of the way. Going to bring in the canvas. And so I just wasn't quite happy with this, the way it turned out. And now I'm going to make sure this is in view. And I'll tell you why I have it propped up on the wood block. Alright, we're good on the view. So, the reason I have it propped up on this is because we're going to try something. And I saw this a few days ago, probably. Actually, hold on, let me scoot this back a little bit so we can get our cup ready. But I saw where they had their canvas tilted. They held it, but I'm too lazy to do that, so I got a piece of wood. And my thought was, if I can get the same effect, which they kind of got like symmetry of lines kind of going like zigzag to the outside, and I thought it was really cool. So I thought if I use a lot of white, and I just put a little bit of color in there, you'll have good pops of color. And I had someone request on Instagram, I believe their name was Some Anxiety. It's supposed to be like Some Anxiety, I think. But anyway, they suggested I do a Jackson Pollock style splatter paint over a pour. So I thought if I did white with a little bit of color in there, and did it that style, and then splashed some more color when it was dry, like Jackson Pollock did, I thought that'd be a really cool effect. So that's what we're going to go for today. And this white does not have silicone. I'm just going to say that right now, because I'm sure I'll forget later. So we're going to start off with white. And I'll scooch this back so you guys can see. And this is going to have a lot of little layers. And I'm going to do this on the side of the cup. And this is a pretty big cup, just because I want to get a different effect than normal. And I'm going to put aqua in here. I'm just doing this down the side so it doesn't mix, because I want it to, I don't want it to mix in this. And, okay, so we've got the 4 kind of colors in there. So now we're going to do another layer of white, and hopefully this does not mix. We're going to do this really slow. Oh dear. It's mixing. Alright, we're just going to go for it then. Alright, that's about it. We'll do our next set of colors. We'll do this. I'm just going to call it seafoam because I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. There we go. Do it on the sides. Now we're going to take this beautiful cadmium red hue. I can remember that one. We're going to do that one on the sides. I want a lot of this because I think this color is really pretty. Especially with these other colors we've got it paired up with today. These are like, actually no, we're going to go a little bit high up. That's it. Because that's going to make some pink. Now we're going to take, this is red oxide brown. And we're going to do just a little bit quick on the outsides here. Just like that. Now we're going to take our white again. Oh, my chickens just got scared by something. I'm sorry if you heard the noises. Alright. Try and get closer so it stays on top. Alright, you know what? We're just going to go all in with this white. There's not very much left. Alright, there we go. Get some more. An easy way to get stuff out is just to scrape the edges like this and then just scoop it. And that's it. And we're just going to wipe the stick off because why not? I'd rather not waste anything. I kind of want some more pink in here, so we're going to do more pink. Just a little bit. And I think this is going to have more color than I intended for, but that's right. I have a good feeling about this. I think it's going to turn out really beautiful. You can feel when it's a good pouring day, and today I feel it's a good pouring day. Alright, take some more of this red, splatter it all around, and take some more of this green. And this is probably way too much paint for this canvas, I know, but we can always use whatever's left for the photo paper. Alright, and now let's scooch this back in, and I'll come check and make sure this is in frame again, so that way, yep, we're good. Alright. So now we're going to take our giant cup with way too much paint. We're just going to start slow. And we're just going to do kind of up and down. Alright, so our white pretty much has disappeared. That's okay. This is looking really cool though. We're just going to keep going like this. And I'm going to have to stop for a second and tilt it this way, because it's trying to run off that edge there. Alright, start up again. Try and do, yeah, there we go. And I'm going to say that's it. I'm going to put my cup over here. And we're going to do this pretty quickly actually. And we're just going to... Oh wow, this is really different. Like, I haven't done a pour like this before, so this is new for me. Oh, out of frame again, I'm sorry. There we go. Tilt it back this way, get that edge covered. And this is looking pretty cool. I don't know what happened to all the blues, but... And actually we don't need this wood block anymore. That we're done with now. Alright, don't drip on the canvas, there we go. I believe this is in frame, according to my popsicle sticks. And I'm just going to touch up the edges, and that's really important for this one because I'm doing this over an old pour. And I'm sure some of you guys are thinking, no, 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 don't do it over that old pour. But the colors faded out or something. I don't know what happened really, but actually we got a lot of kind of gray in this. I don't know where that came from. This is pretty cool. It's kind of groovy. Alright. Oh, there's not a lot of leftover paint over here. Alright, there we go. We'll just smush that on. I'm sure I've gotten my head in the view already. Okay. That's it. Oh, dang it. I forgot to wear the gloves again. Oh well. I'll just wipe it off on this table. I guess. I don't know. Alright, gonna grab the torch. We're gonna see what comes up here. We're just gonna do it from real high up, because I don't want a lot of cells, I just want the air bubbles. Maybe a little bit of cells, I can't help it. Those are like my favorite part of this. I just think they're so cool looking. Okay, right there. I want a little bit right there. Right here. And I'm getting close to this just because I'm not doing it for very long, and I think my torch is running out of butane. But, just gonna get that, oh, a little bit right there. And just make sure all these air bubbles are popped. Yep, and my torch is running out of butane. Alright, looks like we're done with the torching. And so, hold on, I'm not real happy with this corner. It doesn't look that great. Let me just scoop some of this off the table. Alright, we're going to have to tilt this just a little bit. Ooh, I'm kind of liking the way this is moving. Maybe we should go off that side. Ooh, yeah. Alright. Okay. Make sure all my edges are covered. Yep. Okay. And I actually don't have anywhere else to move this to, so I'm just going to scooch this up. Oh dear. Knocking things down. Hitting things with the canvas. Alright. Just going to scooch that up. Why is this not level? Alright, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Now I'm gonna wipe my hands off. I'll be right back. Alright. So now we're gonna do some leftover stuff or some photo paper left over. And I see a lot of muddiness right here, so I'm not going to take that. I'm going to take here and I'm just going to scoop this all. Oh, didn't get very much there. And not real pretty right now, so we're just going to... Oh, doesn't help, I just stuck my finger in it. Oh, the torch is out of butane. Let's see what happens. No, nothing much. Not liking it. So what we're going to do, trying to get most of that off, and here, you know what, we're just going to use this as like, there we go, we're just going to move this out of the way so we can set the photo paper down, and you guys can see, hopefully, I don't know, maybe I won't let you see. Alright. We're going to take this photo paper and we're just going to put some colors on there. Oh, that was way too much. Whatever, it's alright. It'll go somewhere. Put some red. Ooh, love those colors together. Put some aqua on there. Put some magenta on there. That's a lot of paint for that little piece of paper. Oh, and we've still got paint left in this cup. Alright, we'll do the next one with the paint that's left in the cup. Alright, so I'm just going to wipe my palette knife off, because you always want to work with a clean palette knife. And let me get this up close, actually. And hopefully, I don't drip. We're going to push it forward, and pull it back, and just make sure it's all nice and leveled. And just wipe off the edge. There we go. And I hope that's in view for you. And I know this flame is pitiful right now because it's out of butane. Alright. I'm going to move this a little bit. I know this is pretty risky moving it over the finished painting, but we're going to go for it. What's the worst that happens? It drips. Sometimes the painting looks better when you have an accident on it. Accidents can lead to the greatest successes. Right. That's kind of pretty. We'll see what happens and develops there. And now for this next one, we're going to use the leftover paint from in the cup. And there's a lot left in here. I say a lot, but it's not that much. Alrighty, that's it. And now we're just going to move this around. Oh wow, this could be put right on that painting. Looks just like it. Just going to bend it. Turn this around so I'm not flipping it the other way. Here we go. And now we'll use this microscopic flame that's not really there. Alright, that looks like it's got it on the torch, so we're just going to see what happens from the silicone. And we'll do one more, because that's all I have cut. And all I have space for. And looks like we're just going to use what's left in here. And I'm going to do this from up high, and we're just going to let this run. And now we're going to stop. And that's it. And move it around. Ooh, actually that could be pretty. Maybe. Let's see what happens. Turn this around so you guys can see. And I hope I'm keeping this in view. And I'm just going to let it run off the edge. And that's it. No, I'm not happy with it. We're going to splash some color on. We're going to throw some green on. I'm doing this from really high up, as you can see by that splash. We'll get a splash of red on here too. There we go. And a touch of aqua. And I'm not going to pick this one up because it's kind of laid down in paint right now, but I'm just going to swipe it around until happy with it. And actually, oh dang it, the lighter's not right there. I was going to say maybe I can get the other lighter out, but it seems to be not where it usually is. So that's the last one. I'll torch this after. And if you haven't seen some of my other videos, or my only other video on jewelry, make sure to check that out and you can see why we do that photo paper. And I will have finished results when the jewelry is done drying, because the resin has to cure now. It's about halfway through the process, so if you check my Instagram in roughly a day and a half, I don't always get pictures up right away. I try to though. Yeah, check that out because I'm telling you right now, those bezels are beautiful. I cannot wait for them to be done. And they'll make great gifts for birthdays, anniversaries, anything like that. Absolutely gorgeous. So I highly recommend checking out my Instagram for the jewelry. Keep a lookout. And check my Etsy too, because I should have those up in probably the next week. So if you like my art, if you want to support me, check out my Etsy link. I don't know why I'm pointing. I don't have the little box thingies yet because I don't know how to do that. Yeah, check me out on Etsy. I'll have a link in the description. And I actually don't have a link for my Instagram page, but check out my Instagram at BeyondAcrylicArt. That's my Etsy page too. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.